Hey, welcome to Planet Expression. I'm Expression, and I'm here to remind you that you have a body, but you are not the body. You have a mind, but you are not the mind. You are spirit, and there is no need to fear it. Happy Monday, and on Mondays, I like to prime the week so we can be in the right frame of mind with a nice spiritual pep talk. So we're just going to jump right in and see exactly what it is that we need to know for this upcoming week. All right? Now, keep in mind, this is just a general pep talk, okay? So, whatever fits your situation, it's for you. And whatever does not sound like your situation, it ain't for you. It's for somebody else, all right? But either way, it is my intention for the messages that come out to benefit each and every person in whatever way they are meant to benefit them, all right? So, let's prime the week and let's get started. All right, Spirit, for everyone's greatest and highest good that's currently watching this, including my own. What information would you like us to know for this upcoming week? All right. Unwavering faith, embrace courage, divine timing. Hmm. I'm going to get one more. But the first word I'm hearing is patience. Patience. There's something about patience, okay? So let me get one more, and then we're going to get started. I get thank you. Winds of fortune. All right. Very nice. So, what I'm already picking up on is there's a need, I'm picking up on some frustration. So there could be someone or some of you who are frustrated because something seems like it's not moving as fast as you would like it to, especially with this divine timing. Okay. And then also with the unwavering faith. Faith is basically believing in something that you don't see yet. But being that the last card is Winds of Fortune, this is letting me know that something definitely is working out and is going to work out. But it may not be in the time that you like. So right now, I'm hearing it. You have to exercise patience. Okay. Patience is definitely going to serve you this week. So just be patient and you're going to see the results coming in because I'm also being reminded of invisible progress. And I call it invisible progress because I feel like things are always progressing. To like, for example, if you are working on a goal, let's say a fitness goal, okay? So let's say you're trying to lose weight, but you feel like you don't see the weight shedding off. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening, okay? Many things happen internally before you see anything externally. So when I say invisible progress, things are happening internally that you can't yet see, but you give it time and you will start to see, oh wait, my stomach looking a little thinner, my pants are a little looser, and so on and so forth. Now this isn't only about just like weight loss or anything like that. That goes for anything. Invisible progress is a real thing. Just because you don't see something happening doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay, it's like investing, right? You put your money up and you expect a return like ASAP. No, it takes time. Things are happening in the background. It's like a buffering period, okay? So the message for this week definitely is surrounding patience and trusting in the process because on the other side of divine timing, we also have trust the process, okay? Now let's see if we can get some more information, okay? Dun, 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 dun. And don't forget the power you have. That's coming through as well, okay? We'll see if there's anything else I need to touch on by saying that, but it's something about don't remove your crown. Like, it's like don't get off your throne in a way. All right. So I don't know if somebody's okay. If there's a situation that comes up that may try to bring you out of character, please don't fall for it. It's nothing but a trap. It's something just to delay or to set you back. Okay. So don't fall for it. Like if somebody's trying to tempt you into an argument or something like that, pay them dust. Okay. What is this? Resourcefulness. Okay. Teachability. I'll take one more. Pay them no mind. That's what I'm getting. Thank you. First breath. I love this. Okay. So we got resourcefulness. It did come out in the reverse, even though I'm going to be taking it upright. I need to say something about that, which I will in a second. Teachability, upright, and beginner's mind, upright. Okay. So also for some, you could be doing something new right now. And with resourcefulness in the reverse, there's something about believing in yourself, okay? Because I'm feeling like maybe there's a lack of self-confidence or self-trust, maybe, okay, with this resourcefulness, like you believing you don't have all the resources or not believing that you have what it takes in order to go through or to fulfill something, but you absolutely do, is what I'm being reminded to tell you. You absolutely have what it takes, okay? You just have to look within yourself, because when I see the cactus here, the cactus actually has like its own water resource. Think about it. A cactus is in a desert where water is very scarce, right? But underground you don't see it, but it has its own like reservoir of water, or it has its own source of water that it draws from in order to keep it alive, right? That's why it has the thorns to protect its water, basically, all right, its resources, all right. So there's something about you looking deep within yourself to really bring out the resources that's always been there, all right, that you may have shielded yourself from, okay? Because there's something about self protection or something like that. It's almost like you having a gift or having an ability, but you block yourself off from it in a way, all right? I know that may sound weird, but I feel like whoever is meant to get it is going to get it, all right? But it's almost like blocking yourself off from your own resource, but now it's time for you to tap into your resource, okay? Because it's always been there. Now we have teachability and we have beginner's mind. This is all about new. Because with teachability here, and then we have like the bones and then the feathers. I can easily say this is about ancestral wisdom. Okay. That could play a part. Someone may be seeing feathers. If you see a lot of feathers this week, or you just see feathers in random places, just take that as a sign of confirmation that number one, you aren't alone, but number two, you are going through a phase or a period of learning. That's where this patience needs to come in as well. Because when we have first breath, beginner's mind, this is about you basically being the newbie. Like, for example, you get a new job. You don't know everything about the job. You have a lot to learn, hence teachability. So there's a need for you to be teachable. Don't feel like you know everything, or, it's almost like this week you're being asked to almost be in a state of humbleness, okay, a state of humility, thank you, a state of humility, so that you can receive the necessary information that you need, okay. Having moments of quiet is definitely going to help you as well, especially process information that may be difficult to digest at first, is what I'm getting, but it's not going to be uh too difficult, like for long, is what I'm getting. All right. So moments of solitude or just like quietness is definitely going to help you process. All right. It's like that's what it is. Once you intake data, or once data has been input, you have to give yourself time to digest it in order for your mind to like process everything. Almost like learning, I'm getting the scenario of learning a new language. Maybe someone wants to learn a new language or is starting to learn a new language. Be patient with this, because it takes time for your brain to adjust to the new language, right? So once you learn something, you have to like stop, pause, and sit with it. And then you learn some more. And then sooner or later, you start formulating sentences, putting words together, so on and so forth. But it's a process, okay? Very good, very good. That was a lot, okay? That was a lot. All right. But yeah, the main theme really is patience. All of this is surrounding patience. And I feel like this is about not only having patience like with the process, but just having patience with yourself as you learn, okay? And recognize and acknowledge that, hey, I'm learning, okay? Like, I don't know it all. Yeah, I'm gonna F up, make mistakes, whatever, but it's part of my process. All right? Okay. Harbor of Peace. This is about that stillness I was just talking about. And then we got duality dance, okay? And duality dance is about balancing, going back and forth, that ebb and flow. Sometimes you're going to be on, sometimes you're going to be off. Sometimes you're going to get it, sometimes you're not. It's a constant ebb and flow, okay? Let's read what it says. Find serene refuge in the peaceful embrace of a gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters. Yes, embracing inner peace is very prominent this week. Inner peace and patience, okay? Duality dance. Seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. Yep, we just said that. Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. All right. I'm gonna get a soul's truth. All right. Let's see. Can I get a card from here, please and thank you, Spirit, for the viewer's greatest and highest good, please and thank you. Okay, this card wants to come out. Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? All right, let's get into it. The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Today's soul's action. Make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? Okay. So we're gonna get into it because as I was reading that, I was getting a lot of messages. Um, but I'm gonna sum it up as best as I can. Basically, there is a need to do an audit, or there's a recommendation. I don't like to say the word need. You guys are going to notice that a lot. So whenever I say need, I'm going to like retract it because need sounds very preachy and I am not a preacher. Okay. I ain't here to tell nobody what to do. I just get the messages and I relay them. Okay. I got my own ish, but there's a recommendation to do an audit, to analyze your life or analyze your groups, the groups that you hang out with, even I'm hearing things that you partake in. Okay. I don't know what you got going on, but that's what I was getting. So, like, basically analyzing different social environments and groups and seeing what really resonates with you and seeing what really doesn't. Um, and I'm getting that you may have outgrown some people and you already know this, but maybe you're having difficulty breaking away. Okay. Um, but sooner or later, what I'm getting is like it's inevitably going to happen. Like the split has already happened. Like something has already been severed, or there has already been sort of like a separation. Okay. There may not have been a physical separation as of yet, but there has already been like an energetic kind of like, because what I'm seeing right now is a crack and like a wall. I don't know if this is a wall I'm seeing, but it's like a crack. Like, trying to explain, how can I explain this? Like, you know, when there's like a crack in the wall or just a crack in the surface, how you can clearly like see a defined split? That's what I'm seeing in my mind. Like there has already been some sort of split or some sort of detachment, but maybe it hasn't fully happened yet. Okay. Because some people, they feel like, you know, you have to have an argument or something wrong has to happen or something bad has to happen in order to split. Many times you can actually like prevent something like that from happening by just accepting that we are no longer a match, we are no longer compatible, and that's okay. That doesn't mean you're a villain or you're a bad person. I'm even hearing a narcissist for somebody. That doesn't mean any of these things. That just means that we are no longer compatible, and that's okay. We learned what we needed to learn from each other, and now it's time for us to go our separate ways. No harm done. I still got love for you. You know, I would hope that you still have love for me, but I got to go my way and I want you to go your way. I wish you the best. Boom. Okay. That's the energy it's given. It doesn't have to be all this rah rah or all of this, you know, the drama of it all. Okay. But for some people, it takes that, you know, in order for them to have like that split. It's like, I need a reason. I just can't do that just because I feel a certain way. Something has to happen. Child, for me, the feeling is the happening. Okay. But that's neither here or there. All right. Can you tell me a little bit more about this, please? And thank you, this card spirit. Do I surround myself with people who uplift me? Because this is really about being around people who really resonate with you and people who are headed in the same direction or similar direction in which you are headed in. Okay. Like choices are being made or needing to be made. Can you talk to me a little bit more about this, please? And thank you. Okay. Cavern of Secrets. I'll take two more if you got it. Sorrow Heals. One more. Thank you. Seek Clarity. All right. So we got Cavern of Secrets, Sorrow Heals, Seek Clarity. Something may be revealed that may be heartbreaking. or that may be like, I don't know why I'm picking up an energy of betrayal of some sort, okay? Either some sort of betrayal or some sort of like backstabbing or just something that may come to light. All right, that could potentially cause a split as well for someone. Remember, this is not for everyone. This is a general reading. I pick up on multiple messages, and each message is for like a certain group of people or a certain person sometimes. Okay, so you have to just keep in mind what's for you, but also there's information to benefit everyone. Okay, so just in case you ever were to go through something that I'm about to talk about, you will at least have like some knowledge or awareness of what you can do. Okay. So anyways, back to this. With Cavern of Secret, sorrow heals and seek clarity. There's something about some sort of information coming out or some sort of truth or something a light being shed on something that was once hidden. Because when I look at this light here and it's like shining within the water, typically if this light wasn't there, you couldn't see what's at the bottom. But being that this light is shining, you can see things very clearly that's underneath. Okay. So someone may have had hidden motives that you didn't know about, that you will be finding out about, but don't worry, you will heal from whatever this is. Okay. Because it says seek clarity, it says embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. Honoring and knowing that whatever this is you're meant to grow from it. Okay, you're not you're not meant to become bitter from whatever this is. You're not meant to. It's really not meant to affect you negatively. It's actually like a launch because I'm seeing someone jumping or launching from something. So it's like it's meant to launch you or propel you into something that's meant for you. Okay. So for example, let's say you find out that your partner has been cheating or whatever, or like a friend lied to you or something like that. It's not meant to make you a hard person. It's not meant to make you a person that's untrusting. It's meant to help you launch into a new relationship or into a new situation that's better suited for you. And now you know what to look out for. It doesn't mean you walk around distrusting people or thinking everyone's a cheater and this, that, and the third. No, you just know what to look for now. You gained information, you gained data. Okay. I hope that helps. All right. All right. Is there anything else before I wrap up? Let me get one card from here. There anything else? I just saw deep quiet, meditation and stillness. Yeah, sitting and having moments of silence this week is definitely going to be beneficial. You're probably going to get some nudges or some insight into some things. Okay. There's like a ramping up of intuition for someone. I'll take one card from here if you got it, Spirit. Thank you. Ancestral wisdom, lay of the land. Didn't I say something? I could have sworn I said ancestral wisdom. I sure did say ancestral wisdom because I saw the teachability right here. And I said something about ancestral wisdom. And look, we got lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. This is about learning. Yeah, definitely learning. And also, we got a big full moon here, which is about something coming to light. Because the moon is about things that are hidden. Okay? By being that this moon is shining and illuminating, it's giving me this right here. Something's going to be illuminated. Okay? Some sort of information. Because the lay of the land, this is about information. This is about learning like a certain landscape. Now, a landscape, of course, it can be physical, like the lay of the land, the actual lay of the land, but it can also be internal landscape, psychological landscape, emotional landscape, so on and so forth. Okay, it's all symbolic. All right. But yes, with ancestral wisdom, there is some sort of information that's going to be coming in this week that's going to shed light on something for you. Okay. All right. Because I just see, am I on the right path? I want it to show itself. So some light could be shedded on what direction you need to be moving in. All right. Very good. All right. All right. I love this. I want to get one to two cards for um my viewers, please and thank you. Um, words of encouragement, please and thank you. And then thank you. Two cards came out. I love this. New heights, fantasy land. You're definitely moving on up to the beach, not the beach house, to the east side. I almost said the beach house. Why did I say a beach house? I don't know. I don't know. Does someone have a beach house or a lake house or something like that? There's something about a beach house or a lake house. All right. Take it how it fits. I don't know what's going on. All right. But yeah, a beach house and a lake house. Something about a beach house or a lake house. I don't know if something's going on at a beach house or a lake house, or somebody's going to a beach house or a lake house. I don't know. Anyways, with new heights, let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. I love that. And Fantasyland, make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. I love this. This is really about seeing things for what they are, not what you want them to be, because that's what Fantasyland is. It's about illusions. Okay, it's about falling for illusions. Like someone can cast an illusion, like, oh no, it's not like that. No, it actually is like that. Don't do that. All right, about to make me mad just that quick. But yeah, it's like I'm gonna be honest. I'm also getting like, of course, practice patience and compassion for yourself, but don't let anyone play in your face. There's something about someone may try to play in your face, or something like that. I remember earlier I said there's something about some a situation where someone could try to like bait you into some sort of situation. I told you don't fall for it. This could tie into that, okay? Um, Something about you knowing better. Like, you know better. All right. So we're going to just leave it at that. All right. But with new heights, you are elevating. So I feel like spirit really just wants you to know to keep elevating, to keep flying high. Okay. And also keep a bird's eye view. And when I say keep a bird's eye view, this is about looking at things from a higher perspective, not being so wrapped up into a situation or caught up in a drama. Actually see it for what it is and move on, elevate. Okay, very good. I love that. I love that because you're meant to fly. You're meant to fly high too. Okay, I heard you got places to be, people to see. Okay. Very good. This Winds of Fortune, there's something I wanted to say about this Winds of Fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. You're definitely going to thrive by being flexible. Something about changing a change of directions or a change in the wind. And with the ancestral wisdom card, I just said there's something about you learning something that's going to make it clear in which direction you need to head in. So the direction that you're currently going in, there may be a change in the wind and you may actually be switching up directions. That's going to lead you to something that's fulfilling. Give me one, maybe two more cards for this. I was about to end it and get one of these cards, but there's something that needs to be said about this Winds of Fortune. Can you give me some more insight on the Winds of Fortune, please, and thank you? Mountain of Mastery. Yep, you're going to reach some sort of victory because this card is about victory. Give me one more, please, and thank you. Thank you. Dreamweaver. Okay, this is something. Okay, yeah. So whatever course, because there's a certain course that you're going to be going down. You're changing courses, but whatever course you're going down with Dreamweaver, this is a part of. This is a essential part of a dream. It's like an essential part of the whole picture, of the big picture. Okay. Hence, remember I said with this card here, I was like, there's a need for you to have a bird's eye view, looking at the bigger picture, not getting so caught up in the nuances or the specifics of things. All right. That goes perfectly well with the situation because with Dreamweaver, this is about weaving different pieces together in order to create the whole, the big picture. Right? It says dreaming and imagining, bring your powerful vision into reality. And with Mountain of Mastery, this is letting me know your victory is assured. You already have victory. All you got to do is claim it. And you claim it by following your instincts, and you claim it by listening to yourself and listening to what your own intuition is telling you because nobody knows you better than you. Okay? Period. All right? Very good. Very good. All right. Can I get one card to end this pep talk, please? And thank you for the viewers. I'm going to get two cards because I'm seeing two cards in my mind. So can I get those two cards, please? And thank you, Spirit, for the viewers. That's one. Grounding. Can I get that last card, please, and thank you? Thank you. Grounding and gratitude. I like that. GG. Grounding and gratitude. So with grounding, it says, I am steady and grounded. Your attention is directed up too high as if you're not in your body. A balance is needed between a focus on spirit and a focus on earth. Grounding will help you to better concentrate and focus and will also increase your connections to the angels. Okay. So with this grounding, this is all honestly, because this is the card I saw as soon as grounding came out. Even the colors look a little similar in my mind. But remember how I said this is about not being getting caught up in the illusion. Not me speaking bad, but that's all right. That's my business. So, anyways, this card, Fantasyland, this is about like um, falling for an illusion. But when you're grounded, you don't fall for illusions. You see things exactly for what they are. You see it as is, not how you want it to be. Okay, so there's a strong recommendation for you to just get grounded this week. Okay, you can do that by going outside, going by just going out in nature, but also spending time in quiet. There's an emphasis on just being quiet and listening to yourself because you're going to get like you don't need to fear the silence. The silence is going to give you the truth. Okay, and a lot of times that's why we don't sit still and we don't sit by ourselves for long periods of time because you know that saying how people are like um what is it an idle mind is the devil's playground or something like that. I grew up hearing stuff like that, like it's not good to be by yourself or it's not good to just like sit with yourself because your mind can play tricks on you or like it's the devil's playground and stuff like that. But I'm going to be honest, as I get older, I feel like that was a very, how can I say this? That was a blockage for people to connect to themselves because once you really connect to yourselves, you're going to see past a lot of deceit. People are no longer going to be able to lie to you and play in your face and like play you for a fool in a way, right? So it's like many people, we keep ourselves distracted. So, and as we can give it, hold on, spirit, that's too much. Because my tongue is getting twisted. So let me go back. Distracted. Okay. So many times we keep ourselves distracted so that we don't really see the truth, which keeps us within the illusion that's being casted from others around us or just from certain situations. But when you take the time to sit with yourself quietly, it's like it pierces through the illusion and you see things very clearly. Things just start to snap into place. You're like, wait, I thought they were looking at me kind of funny, but I thought I was tripping. No, you weren't tripping. You saw past the illusion for a second, but being that you were so distracted, you didn't pay it no mind. You just shrugged it off like it was nothing. No, it was actually something, right? The more you sit with that, the more you sit in that silence, the more you're going to see more of those coincidences, and you're going to be like, wait, this has been going on the whole time. Cavern of secrets. Something that was once hidden is going to be revealed. Moving on, gratitude. Okay. I am grateful for many things in my life that bring me joy and comfort. The angels want you to remember if you just pause and think for a moment, you might just recognize that you have so much to be thankful for, no matter how small these positive things might seem. I love this, and this is tying back into what I was talking about with the invisible progress. The fact that you're actually trying, the fact that you actually are committing yourself to something new, whatever this is for you, like, be grateful for that, like it's really the small things. You may not have the results that you want right now in whatever area of life it is for you, but the fact that you're striving, the fact that you're moving forward, the fact that you're actually like pursuing something and you're like you're just, I'm hearing the fact that you want it, okay, or the fact that you want more or you want better for yourself is something to be grateful for, because not to compare, because no one's better than anyone else, all right? But you have some people who just give up or they just gave up on like whatever. They just basically settled for what it is, um, and just like, well, things are never going to change. They just accept. It's almost like accepting something that's not even for you, but you haven't done that. And I'm hearing you're not built to do that. Okay? Something in you, even if you want to give up, something in you is not going to let you give up. Okay? Because I'm seeing like a reboot or like a generator. And it's like, as soon as you turn off, you're like, I quit. That only lasts for only so long. And then there's like a surge of energy and you get right back on track. That's a blessing. That's something to be grateful for because not everyone has that. Okay? I love that. You know what? I want to get one more card for y'all. One more card. Let's get one last card and we're going to end this pep talk. I hope this helped and this gave you the clarity that you need for this week. Hope. Come on now. Hope. Hope. Okay? Hope is a choice. I choose to be hopeful, and it's that's that generator. That hope is the generator that I was seeing. Cause you see this little spark of light. It's kind of like as soon as things become hopeless, it's like that light comes back on. You feel me? All right. The angels remind you that without hope, you can't build belief. Your actions are directionless. Your purpose feels like a pipe dream, and true meaning seems unattainable. Hope is about recognizing that good things are yet to come and about expecting them to come. Hence that gratitude, because gratitude speeds things up. When you are grateful for what you already have, God, Spirit, the universe, whatever you believe in, okay, no judgment over here, gives you more things to be grateful for. Okay? Very good. So that concludes the spiritual pep talk for this week. I hope you have an amazing week and may these messages benefit and serve you and may they just serve as a reminder of what you already know. Anytime I read, especially with cards, I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. Sometimes it's just unconscious and I'm here to bring it to the conscious mind. That's all it is, okay? So, thank you so much for checking out Planet Xprezzion. If you would like to become a citizen on this beautiful planet, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button, okay? I upload 3 times a week, typically Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, all right? Monday is for the mind. Pardon me, for the spirit. Wednesday is for the mind, and Friday is for the body. So that is the theme of this entire podcast, this entire channel. It focuses on body, mind, and spirit in 3 different ways. All right. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.